The velvet room.
So, this is the velvet room. What could those two doors be?
About that, we have no clue. As you can see, the doors are chained shut, preventing us from going through. But nothing meaningless happens in this room. Their role should become apparent to us eventually.
Zen, Ray, do you know anything about these doors?
No.
I don't know, but I think they're probably connected to where you came from.
Does that mean these are the way out? How can you be sure?
This room itself didn't exist until you came. To me, this is your place. And those doors there are also yours. But that's just a feeling I have. There's no evidence for it. Forget what I just said.
Mitsuru walks up to the door and tries turning the knob.
As expected, it won't open. We'll have to leave them be for now.
Then let us move on to the main subject. We came to ask why our leader is unable to summon other personas.
Why indeed?
That is what we wish to ask.
Ai-chan! You're starting to talk like her now.
Well then, though I am not too used to this, I will try investigating the matter a bit. Please sit down there.
I take a seat on the sofa, as Elizabeth directs me to. Yukari was told to sit next to me.
These are tarot cards. They are used to peer into your fates.
Elizabeth spreads about 20 cards out on the table. She then proceeds to turn over a card in front of me.
Tower.
What is it?
I do not know.
Huh?
The picture on the cards. This arcana has multiple interpretations. That I drew the tower is unimportant. What is more meaningful is that I did not draw the fool.
Fool? You mean an idiot?
No, the fool is the number 0. It is the arcana that means a beginning and infinite possibilities. Just like the card, my guest can freely wield infinite personas. We call that ability the power of the wild card.
The wild card.
But perhaps this place is affecting it. His usual power of the wild card seems to have been altered. It seems you cannot shift from your own Orpheus persona here.
So, he cannot change his persona? That could have serious consequences for us in combat.
No, his power of the wild card has not been lost. It truly represents infinite possibilities, but I had not thought this was among them.
What do you mean?
Besides his fixed, unchangeable persona, it seems he can take on a second persona. This other persona can be summoned freely. In other words, he may change it as he likes.
He can summon 2 personas at the same time?
But the changeable one cannot display its true strength. It's best to think of it as playing an auxiliary role. If Orpheus is his main, then the changeable persona is his sub. They can both be assumed at once. It would be best to think about it as such.
This wild card power is pretty crazy.
And could it be? One moment, please.
Again, Elizabeth spreads a number of cards out on the table. She then turns over the card in front of Hikari.
The Fool. Oh my.
Huh? What? You think I have this wild card power too? There's no way.
It isn't just you, Yukari. The boon of the Fool is evident on all of you.
Huh?
On all of us?
To use your persona as a main, while taking a changeable persona as a sub at the same time. It seems this is possible for all of you as well.
2 at the same time? That's a bit hard to believe, but it does make me feel stronger.
Still, why this irregularity? It's as if the power of the Fool has been strengthened. As if another with the power of the wild card is here. Could it be that one of these 2 doors is...
Another with the power of the wild card?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Can Zen and I summon personas too?
Unfortunately, you and Zen did not have personas to begin with, so I believe that will be impossible.
Oh, but personas are so cool.
How is it that Zen and Rei have no personas? Isn't one necessary to fight the shadows?
I suspect the answer to that is deeply intertwined with the mystery of this place. This is a haven in the rift, a floating island gently drifting deep in the sea of consciousness. Normally, one would not find living humans here. If there were one, then they may, in theory, have become one with an entity such as a persona or shadow.
Zen-kun and Rei-chan are personas?
I've never heard of a persona or shadow gaining an ego though.
It's only a hypothesis of mine.
But, well, we have no other theories that can explain it for now.
Now, would you happen to have one of these?
Elizabeth holds out a blank card.
A blank card. May I presume that you gained these from shadows through battle? These cards are blank. They appeared in a state which has not yet been guided to any sort of fate. Though you were only able to summon personas unique to each of you, you may now summon other personas. If fate desires it, then these cards will accomplish their role on their own. Please use these. They are a new kind of persona card.
The blank cards change into personas.
Well then, do you have any questions?
Everyone has the power of the wild card now?
No, the original power of the wild card is still yours alone. Everyone else is receiving its boon for some reason. They share in a tiny piece of that power. Well then, if you have difficulties fighting the shadows, I recommend changing your summoned persona. Most of you will be unused to doing this, and so I encourage you to experiment for yourself.
True. I think that you continue handling the tactics as our leader. I'll be counting on you, Yuki.
Leave it to me.
Reliable as ever.
Well then, I bid good luck to you all on your way.